let's do some ear training. For this video you'll need a guitar, a pick, optional, two ears, one if one of them has been destroyed in a terrible yachting accident, and an amp and a distortion pedal, and probably some fingers. 4 max, all you need. Let's begin. So this is the first of my high gain or distorted ear training videos, and the reason I'm doing that is because a lot of people want to figure out metal songs, metal riffs, metal solos. The guitar is tuned to E standard. I know that's not a particularly heavy metal tuning, but most people will have a guitar tuned to E standard, and then they can start learning ear training with that tuning, and then if they want to move on to other tunings, that's up to them. Are you ready? So let's tune up E, A, D, G, B. Stop staring at me. E. So we're going to start off with single notes. I'm going to play between open and fret 7 on all 6 strings, just to keep it easier. So here's the first note, see if you can find it. And remember, if you need to pause it and then listen to it a couple more times, then do that. Here's your first note. So here is that note. 3rd fret on the G string. So next note. Fourth fret on the A string. Next note. That was open E. Let's do a couple more. Next note. Remember, pause it if you need to and go back. That was fret 1 on the B string. And last note. That was fret 6 on the high E string. So now I'm going to play some power chords, and you've got to find the power chords. So let's begin. That was fret 6 power chord on the D and G string. Ready for the next one? Remember, pause it if you need to. Did you see that? That was an open A power chord. If you played it there, same sort of buzz. Next one. Okay, that one was there, 3rd fret of the B and the G string. Next one. That was 2nd fret of the D string. Next one. Where's he going to be? So tense. Fret 1 on the D and G string. Okay, one more. Third fret on the E and the A string. So now I'm going to play a few really simple riffs. And again. One more time. So again, if you have to pause it, then pause it. If you don't need to pause it and you found it, here it is. So playing on the 5th fret and the 4th fret on the bottom 2 strings. And then down to 1 and then open. So that's the first riff. Next riff. So again. One more time. And I'll play it one more time slowly. So if you don't have to pause it, then don't pause it. If you do, then just do, alright? But stop staring at me. Here's the riff. Open, 5-7, open, 5-6, back to 5, and then 6 on the low E. Okay, next one. And again. And one more time. And here it is. If you haven't figured it out and you need to pause it, then do, but here it is. So open D and A, or the 2nd fret on the G string, should I say. So that's the D and the G string. We're playing. I'm just playing those 2 strings all the way through, and on the G string we're going fret 2, fret 3. So. Okay, next one. And again. And I'll play it now one more time, slower. got it, here it is. If you do have to pause it, then go back and pause it. So power chords, 2, 1 on the A and D, then open 4, and then we're going to play 3, 2 on the bottom 2 strings, and then the open power chord again. So slowly. One more time. Done that wrong. Here we go again. And one more time, slowly. So if you haven't paused it, or if you need to pause it, then do, but here it is, the riff. So 2nd fret,